The AAMRI Rising Star Award, proudly sponsored by CSL, has been created to recognize an outstanding mid-career researcher. We are celebrating 6 exceptional finalists who, 8 to 15 years after completing their PhD, have excelled in research, impact, and leadership. These 6 finalists have made discoveries that shifted research focus in their fields, made a global impact in changing policies and protocols, and will lead the next generation through future health challenges. Associate Professor Yen-Ying Lim from the Turner Institute for Brain and Mental Health. Associate Professor Lim runs the Healthy Brain Project and the Better Brains Trial, an initiative to better understand Alzheimer's disease and related dementias. Because of Yen-Ying's work, there has been an important shift in the way we identify early at-risk individuals of Alzheimer's disease. The Healthy Brain Project is creating a world with earlier detection of Alzheimer's disease, and this will lead to earlier interventions to slow the progress of the disease, reducing the burden on patients and their families, ultimately leading to healthy aging and a better quality of life. Professor Laura McKay from the Peter Doherty Institute for Infection and Immunity. Professor McKay's breakthrough discovery came in the form of a previously unknown tissue-resident memory T cell. T cells are a type of white blood cell that help your immune system. Memory T cells remain long-term after an infection has been eliminated. These newly discovered memory T cells provide a dominant first-line defense against infection and cancer. Laura and her team have demonstrated how these memory T cells can be harnessed for vaccination and cancer treatments, and significantly changed our thinking on future research in immunity, vaccinology, and cancer immunotherapy. Professor Jose Polo from the South Australian Immunogenomics Cancer Institute. Professor Polo has been a major force in advancing our knowledge of reprogramming cells into stem cells. His dedication to this area saw him become the first to uncover epigenetic memory during reprogramming, the process in which some parts of the original cell during reprogramming remained in the stem cells, affecting the way your genes work. Professor Polo and his team also discovered the mechanisms underpinning reprogramming of cells, and recently, with collaborators, a way to eliminate the epigenetic memory. In 2021, Jose and his team developed the first human blastocyst-like structures called iBlastoids. iBlastoids will allow scientists to study the first 2 weeks of human development. This work sets the foundation for future studies into the early stages of human development. Professor Joseph Powell from the Garvan Institute of Medical Research. Professor Powell's research has been built on his clear vision for treating individuals with complex diseases. Collectively, complex diseases are the largest healthcare burden. What sets him apart is his approach that seeks to uncover new genetic insights into all complex diseases. To achieve this, he has developed the world's leading and largest cellular genomic cohort, which is the study of the genetic makeup of a singular cell. This has allowed him to make datasets along with new platform technologies and move into machine learning approaches. His research is all working towards early-stage diagnostics and targeted therapeutics for patients. This is all in a broad range of diseases previously seen as too different to be researched together. His invention of mass medical research in genomics has been a game changer for the sector and already resulted in multiple industry partnerships and collaborations. Professor Andrew Steer from the Murdoch Children's Research Institute. Professor Steer is a pediatrician specializing in infectious diseases. In his career, he saw that the parasitic infection scabies had been long neglected as a health issue. His research has reshaped that global viewpoint, contributing to the World Health Organization officially listing scabies as a neglected tropical disease and positioning it firmly on the global agenda. This work has resulted in Andrew leading the Murdoch Children's Research Institute's Infection, Immunity, and Global Health Program, leading teams that are shaping national and international health policy, and a team of more than 150 strong, working across over 20 countries. Professor Joshua Vogel from the Burnett Institute. Professor Vogel is a perinatal epidemiologist and public health researcher. He focuses on issues in maternal and newborn health that are of a global concern, with a focus on improving the quality of maternity care for women in resource-constrained settings. Over the course of his career, he has conducted primary research in more than 20 countries, coordinating large-scale clinical trials. The impact of these trials has affected many lives, as he produced evidence which underpins multiple guidelines in maternal and newborn health. Joshua's research has set the global standard for clinical management of women at risk of preterm birth, including leading the development of several WHO guidelines in the field of maternal and perinatal health. While celebrating these 6 individuals, we also want to applaud all 63 applications we received, a group of exceptional researchers who are the future of our sector. Of those applicants, 66% were women, 25% identified as migrants, culturally and linguistically diverse, or had English as a second language, and 3% identified as Aboriginal and/or Torres Strait Islander. We will continue to strive for higher equity and diversity recognition.